Well, hello, shirlierox here. Time for another demo. This is one I've been playing a little bit off to get the general gist of the game. It's like a... I immediately want to say Factorio, but it's more of a... It's like a production game with a fantasy twist. And we're set in this like forest and we go and do quests. And I first of all played this and was like, yeah, I don't really like this. This is boring. But once you dive into it, you start getting more of the automation, the factory stuff set up. So it does get to be pretty cool. So there's a demo for this. There's no release date apart from 2024, but there's this demo you can get. I think it says at the start of the demo there's about 3 hours worth of content. So quite a lot to keep you going. So this is Oddsparks, an automation adventure. So let us jump right in. Okay, here we are, main menu. So as you can see here, there's a release announcement they did in 2023, which was we will release early access sometime in 2024. But I mean, I don't know what's going on behind the scenes with this, but it does seem quite content complete. There's not a lot of placeholder text in. The main functionality of the game seems to be there. So, and as you can see, once you get going, look at some of the stuff you can do. Oh, right, new game. You can choose your character here. You can just randomize it all if you want, or if you really like certain colors, you could manually do it all. You can do different types of default or tail poncho. You've got patterns, spider webs, dots. I'm just doing it on random, I think. Let's just click until, yes, that'll do. Okay, so let's do close for that. I want to save and close. Put your village name in there. So let's call it, for instance, Shirlz. I don't know if the name, I imagine it's the generation seed that affects the game map. Anyway, start game. It does say it supports multiplayer as well. Maybe unstable, more than 2 people. So this is the nice, cute little not Stardew Valley, but it's that sort of cozy village feel for a game. So it's a calm and quiet day. You're relaxing on your bench. All of your daily tasks are done, and a warm sun gently lulls you to a midday sleep. You dream of adventure, of a more exciting life. When suddenly, okay, me dunny's going to get broken, I'm going to tell you now. So, there you go, me dunny's broken. So we interact with this. This is shed. It's clear there's no way to fix the shed, and you begin to clean up the area. As you clean it, you find a gleaming metal object. So this is what broke my shed. Unsure what it is, you pick it up. You should first replace your shed. Now, can we go in the inventory and see what it actually is we picked up? No, we can't. Right, so it's doing tutorials now, so we can zoom in and out like that. And we can zoom around like that. Perfect. So first of all, we need to go and speak to the woodsman. So if we press M, we can see the woodsman is up here. Oh, I like the quick thing. I've never used that before. So you can go to all the different little things there from just pressing shift. That's handy. Okay, so we're looking for the woodsman, who is just up yonder hill. Let's go and see what he's got to say. I like the fact that his moustache and his eyebrows look the same depth. Look, so big. Something crashed into your shed. Well, sure, I can teach you how to fix up a new one. Right, so we can accept the quest or accept and pin. We'll accept and pin. Get me some wooden logs from the loggers. So this is the logger here. So you click on this and you just hold down craft on it. And he wants 5 logs. As you can see at the top, it's got infinite resources in this. So I just get 5. Like so. Drag it over. Come out of it. Put it in the chest here. And I can just right click on it there like that. And then go and speak to him and go, I've done it. Give me another job. Right, so here is that sawn timber you've made. So I've got 5 sawn timber and a plan to do a new shed. So let's go back to where my broken shed was, which was this area. And we need to build the build menu now, which is down here. So you can click that or you can press B. So I'm building a shed, which is a building to store items in. And I'm going to stick it there. Okay, let's press B, come out of that. Right, now we have got an encyclopedia. When you discover something new or get like a new diagram, you can come in here and read all about it. So it's really top-notch looking graphics, this game now. So we've got to go and get a new job now. So we're going to go and speak to the divine researcher, who's just over here. I keep wanting to press shift for run. It brings up the shortcut thing. That is so annoying. Anyway, let's do talk. You want my help with a weird thing? I love weird things. Let me see. The strange piece of metal you picked up from the shed comes alive. It wraps itself around your brooch and staff, and suddenly, okay, so we've got information from this tablet. Dazed, you look at the ancient tablet nearby and realise you can understand the writings. Okay, so there's something in the writing about magic, devastation, a spark, something about hope. You can understand it. This is amazing news. Oh, you must look at the village monument for me. Yeah, so he wants me to go and check out the monument now, because apparently now this metal thing has given me Google Translate and I can read ancient text. So this is the ancient monument, which looks suspiciously like a furnace or some sort of material thing. Okay, the village monument looms above you quietly and with the weight of its years behind it. You extend your hand and the strange metal radiates a soft light. Suddenly the carvings begin to shift into text. You barely have time to understand what you see as writing appears and disappears. You can't catch all the information. Something about last being accessed several million days ago. The word danger. Dangerous levels of corrupted aether detected. Cleansing pulse routine initiated. You can hear the monument rattle. Something inside is trying to happen, but nothing happens. So, we failed the cleansing. Function keys missing. Okie doke. And we have to find some key slots. Right. So I'm assuming we put these spark keys, whatever they are, in, and then we can cleanse this aether, whatever it is. You describe everything you've seen when the village monument was activated. We've had individuals explore north past woodlands and even past the mountains. Talked about how the magic the aether felt strange. Some had used the word corrupted. It would explain a lot. It does seem that this place was perfect to make a new village in. Sounds like we should turn it on and try it out. Right, so we need to turn this thing on then, but we need keys. So we've got to find these missing spark keys. So how are we going to find these? So let's go and talk. Has he got a new quest? Right, there's a lot of ancient shrines you could translate. I know quite a few in the woodlands. You're not allowed to go there. It can be dangerous, but I won't tell anyone. Okay. So first thing we need to do is go into the main map now, and we need to go to this ancient shrines via the mine shaft. So, I mean, when I said initially, I started doing all this, and I found this all quite confusing. I didn't have a clue what I was doing, but it will start making sense. So, this is one of the ancient shrines. So we need to examine this. You start looking at the shrine. As you look closer, it's more evident it's not a shrine, but a machine. So my brooch has activated a soft light and turned it on. And it's got an error. It's usually capable of making a stumpy spark. Currently, it is broken. So we need to feed it logs. We need to give it 5 logs and something called an aether shard. Now, I don't know if this is the best way of doing it, but what I like to do is there is chests on the map. Now, there's no easy way of really finding them apart from stumbling in them. This is what we need, ancient container. It doesn't show on the map, I don't think. No. So if you open this up, sometimes it has what you want. As you can see, it has what I want apart from the wood. So I'm taking all of that. And we just need to find a little bit of wood now. Now we can get wood back at the camp. So let's go back through the cave. I think once you've got a general gist of what you're actually doing, it's a lot easier. So I need to do this again. I think we'll get a stack of 20. I think wood comes in stacks of 20. So now we need to stick some stuff in this. So we need to put 5 logs on one of those shards. Now, resource management, if you left click and then do control, you can split stuff in stacks. So I want 1. So we'll put 1. And I need 5 of this. So let's split this up like that. Interact with that. No, not that one. Was it that one or that one? I think it's this one. Right, so if we put 5 logs in this and 1 shard, like that. That should be it. Then we'll click complete. Okay, the shrine slowly whirls into life. It takes the item to begin to fix itself. It seems to be running a test. Suddenly, it spits out a strange creature into your arms. So this is a stumpy spark, which are your little workers, I guess you describe them as. And then it can turn into a disc when I'm carrying it. Nice. So the strange metal in your staff changes and slots can fit the discs to appear. So if I go to my inventory now with tab, I've got the little stumpy spark here. So if I have that in my inventory, it disappears. If I put it in the slot, look, it follows me. I've got a following log. Now, you can do stuff with these as well. You can actually throw them. So if you press space, now left click throws it. As you can see, it will chop down little trees. And hopefully it's going to get me a log. Come on, get me a log. Nice. Now, it will carry 1 bat here. But then you have to manually pick up the others. Anyway, let's throw it on another to do all this. I stick that in there and that in there. I can manually make them by doing this. If I hold down craft, it will manually do it. It's combining the juice with the log and the thing and making these things. Look, I've got an extra 1 now. So if I put that in my slot now, look, I've got 2 following me. Nice. So that means I can go yoink, yoink. Okay, and then if I want to recall them, I do the same again. I do space and then do right click. the music's so good. Now it does want me to craft one, which, yeah, I think because I've already done one, it's not really remembered I've done it because I've jumped the tutorial, but I can do it automatic. Look, there's no flies on me, so that's doing it automatically for me. Look at it. Look at that. It's so funny. It's just rolling, making it. There you go. Perfect. Okay, so I guess I need to just go and hand this stuff in now. You tell a researcher everything you've seen at the shrine, especially a strange creature. So they're called sparks, you say. How unusual. Clearly I have some research to do. They're quite cute. You should show them around. Maybe other villagers will have some thoughts or ideas on them. Now, there it is, actually, because the woodsman is going to take a shine to these now. So let's go and talk to the woodsman. What are those little guys? Sparks, you say, and you can get them to do work for you. Tell me more. So he wants to do something with them. So he's going to give me, if I give him materials, he can make a logger. So we need to give him 10 logs, 5 stones, and 2 of those stumpy sparks. I think I might have enough stuff to do this. So let's see. I need to give him 2 of these. So let's get the 2 from my inventory. Put them in a pile. Oh, we need a few more logs. I think it said 5 for that. So we'll put that in. And you need more logs. So like that, let's hand it in. Since they're so small, they need a low table and it's done. One very important thing, you need aether orbs to build the logger. They offset the aether and the giant trees, you see. Let me tell you, I personally tried harvesting these trees without a counterbalance and it took 2 months to grow my moustache back. I think it's took his eyebrows off and blown it the wrong way around. We first found the orb in the... Oh, now that's interesting. I didn't notice this when I played the demo. So it said the orb in the bee elephant corpses. So you never know. I might be able to get some from that. Right, let's click OK. Now, has anyone else got a job for me? I've got 2 new jobs now, you see. Let's go and talk to both of these. So, the mayor has got a job for me. Looks like you're being a very busy bee elephant today. Tells you the trick she uses to take a look at the bigger picture. Okay, open quest overview. We'll accept that one. And then open this. And that's just the quests of what I'm doing. You can see I've got, I guess, Woodsman. It's a bit of a confusing menu, this, to be honest. It's meant to be like an overview of the quests. But, I don't know. How... Eat a cookie. It doesn't it doesn't really help me with what I'm doing. Right, I think I've unlocked something new as well. I've now got a new building in here. I've got a harvester, a logger. Let's go and talk to you first though. Quartermaster, hey, those weird dolls are yours. You think they carry stuff too? Right, so we've got to go and make some more. He wants 3 of those little sparks. Ancient waypoints are locked in the demo. It requires a constant supply of fuel. Use the map to teleport to a fueled way station. That sounds like something that's going to be a teleport system within the map. Okay, I don't know what they are, but they appear to want to try and bite my face. I have got enough to make another 3. I wanted to get a bit more of a stash. So we're just looking for those little magical pots. Let's go and have a little look at this. You extend your hand to touch it and the light comes on. So this is capable of making aether shards, but it's currently broken. So if we give that 5 shards, we'll get 5 shards back, and we... Oh, that's tempting. I've only got 3 shards at the moment. So apparently I can make shards with that. Right, I think we might head... Okay, there we go. We found another one. Okay, so that has... Now, I know for a fact that when you... when I get that machine working... What I can do is I can turn these into the shards. So it's not asked me to do it in the tutorial. So let's completely ignore the tutorial and just jump right into it and go and fix this. So if we feed, because we're going to get 5 shards back from it, so we might as well just go ahead with it. So let's open it up. We'll split that into 5. Put it in it. And complete. Machine whirs into life. It takes the items, begins to work by itself. Everything should be working. And there is a hiss of steam as it finishes the process. It seems to have refined the pellet into shards. Perfect. I've got the shards back as well. So what it means is I can put the pellets in here. So I'll put one in to show you. So 1 pellet gives me 6 shards, I think it is. So I'm going to manually do this. I could assign a spark to it, but I have no sparks at the moment. Perfect. So we've got 6 shards out of that. So we've got a bit of a way of getting shards now. Pretty easy. Okay, let's go back to the spark production down here and make 3 of the sparks. We've got more information in here as well about little sparks. So I'm curious what other little beasties we're going to get, because look, these are like the basic ones, and it's got like an attack type, so we are eventually going to meet other stuff. We've not got any beasties on here yet, but we know there's beasties because we saw that one before. Right, I need to make 3. Now what I could do is stick 2 in here. See how that's gone up now to 3.8. 1.9 a minute there. Stick it in. Make more. I don't think you can throw them on those. Can we? Oh, we can! Now that's interesting. I didn't know that. So that's where that's where we get that stuff from. From killing innocent creatures. Where'd you come from? Oh yeah, we need to put them in the log, in the chests. Put them in. Talk to him, and then we'll complete, and then we're going to unlock dirt path and barrels now. It works. They walk on the paths. They pick up items from buildings they pass. They drop off items if buildings they pass can use them. They also pick up items on a path if it's in their way, but they only walk on the right hand side of the path for some reason. So he's going to demonstrate how to actually do these now. Try it out. So the quartermaster explains step by step what you should do to try to understand how they work. So we've got a number of things to do. We need to build a logger on a stumpy spark shrine. We need to throw a stumpy spark onto a path, transport a log, and also craft 10 of those. There is a lot of running around, so it does take a while to get into. Now we're going to build this. It's 10 wood, 5 stone, and one of those little pink aether things. So we'll place it there. Press B and that and cancel it. So this is the logger. So this is how we're going to get all our logs. So let me come back in here. Get me spare spark. And then we'll come back in here. Now, you see these slots down here? Now if I stick that in there. See, this is how we're getting our wood. So this is automatically collecting the wood. Look. Nice. Now, what we need to do now is, which this confused me a little bit at the start. We need to connect the logger to the shrine. Now, we connect it with the paths. So, these have an input and an output. And that has an output. So what you do is, you click on that there. And then you draw where you want it to go. So I want it to go here. Let me see. How am I going to connect that? I think that's what we need to connect it to. Let me double check. Yeah, that's the shrine. Connect the logger to the shrine. Let's try and build it the other way around, maybe. Maybe I need to do it from that end. We need to go from there. Like that. There we go. I had to do it as 2 separate roads. So you can see that is now connected. Got 20 logs in there. Now what you can do, you can right click on it and collect. And if I look in my inventory now, I've got all the logs. So I need more of these sparky things now. So we'll put that in there again. I need at least 3 or 4, I'm guessing. Now what this would do, if I leave this running, is this is going to do an automated system for producing stuff. So I'm going to press space, right click on this and throw onto there. So that's going to go here and it's going to take a log from there and then it will take the log and deliver it here. So you can, it's the ones that you're carrying. So I need to throw 3 onto this to do what it wants, which I have done. We need to transport 20 log and we need to make 10 of these sparks. Now, the only thing we're missing now is these things because we've not got a lot of them. So we'll top it up with 6. And I need to go back to the other thing now and make some more of the aether. So go and talk to him. Do complete. She nods as you explain what happened when you created the production line, and her lips relax into a soft and satisfied smile. Nice. Take this as a gift. So you give me 10 torn timber. Sawn, I really can't say that. Sawn timber. And we've got a couple new quests. So it looks like we've got a few new production lines to set up. And this looks like some of the actual paths of the behaviour of the little sparks. Look at them. Interesting. Anyway, that's all I'm going to show you for now. Because it does say this is like 3 hours for this video. So I'm going to chop this down. Hopefully try and get this down to about 20 minutes. But there's a lot of behind the scenes with the stuff on this though. But I don't want to bore you with, 40 minutes of me collecting wood. So if you do want to see some more of this, let me know. We are going to do a new little save there. Yes. Let's quit to the main menu. And I'll go. And that's it for now. So this is the Oddsparks demo. And as you can see, it looks like it's going to be major fun. Like, I'm thinking of like Factorio and Timber Town. But then it looks like it's got the fact that you can play with other players. I don't know if there's going to be like combat, because there seems to be combat with some of the NPC little things for collecting stuff. So, and maybe I can kill those big antler deer things. I don't know. Anyway, that is it for now. So if you do want to see some more, don't forget to comment and leave a thumbs up on the video so that I know people enjoy watching this. Thank you so much for checking this out, and I will see you next time.